Hi everyone, let's talk today about the muscles plasticity and flexibility. So maybe you are already aware, or maybe you don't aware, that actually for your muscles to be healthy, they should be strong and flexible. And I'm pretty happy that nowadays even our modern medicine can recommend this, like yoga or for example, other practices that can get and do more for our muscle, make them more flexible. And even doctors recommending yoga classes or, for example, Pilates. And maybe you know or don't know that a lot of exercises for Pilates were taken from the yoga, but this is another story. So let's talk about that. Why it's working like that? So I may say to you that your muscles are healthy when energy can freely flow through the muscles. But obviously, what is the energy? We don't know. We can't feel it. If we can feel that we don't have enough energy for example, to get up or go to gym or to go to the yoga class. But at the same time, it's kind of weird still for our brain to understand what is going on, what is the energy is. But maybe you remember, but maybe you don't remember. We can go back in our school time and just remember that every single body, alive body, contain and built from cells. And I remember, and hopefully you do remember, that actually liquid and minerals and vitamins can go freely through the body of our cells. And what I mean when I'm saying that energy can freely go through the muscles, what I mean that energy can and liquid and minerals and vitamins can easily go and flows through your cells. So your body of your cells are strong and flexible. And this is giving you additional energy point, additional potential for your cells to be happy, for your body to be happy, for your muscles to be happy. So when we are happy with our muscles, when we are feeling in our body, it's really great for us. I believe you know that when you're healthy, you wanna go out, you wanna go and achieve something, and you happy to live and be alive. So what we can do to add this energy potential to our life, to our body? So let's talk about that. So first of all, obviously, there are some stuff, some points that we can't control, but we can't work on something that can help our body. And what we can work on, let's put it this way. So obviously we can give our body some kind of a routine. So as I mentioned in previous videos, it's really healthy for your body to get some routine when you're exercising your body. And obviously this channel about the yoga, so I'm suggesting to get like at least once a week good yoga practice. You can practice in somewhere in class, your yoga class, or take online lessons or watch videos. So at least once a week, this really will help you. If we're talking about doing something additional, it's better from my point of view to get 2-3 times your practice every week, and this will help your body and your mind and your mood, obviously. And you can practice with somebody else, or you can practice yourself. And my suggestion is get at least once a week, get at least 1 hour practice for yourself, with yourself. From my point of view, your yoga practice starting when you're practicing yourself and learning how your body works, how your mood connecting to your body, where is your strength in your body, Where is the point that you can't feel in your body and you need to work on? So I'm really suggesting to get at least once a week your yoga practice. Obviously, you can add to this gym. You can add to this any other sport activities, and also I'm really happy that nowadays yoga is recommended to get classes, because I will mention in the other chapters, but at this point I'm really excited that it's finally happening, and even our doctors, veterinary medicine doctors, understand how healthy it is. Let's do next thing. For next point of I wanna mention our food, what we are eating, what we are consuming. Obviously, our cells, our body built on from everything that we are consuming. It's about ecology, it's about our air we are breathing in, water we are drinking, and obviously food. So as much as you can, try to be and eat more healthy food. And I will mention some nuances that I notice, but obviously you need to look at your possibilities and what you can achieve and what you want to achieve. Sometimes it's not connected, unfortunately. But so, as I mentioned previous videos, if you are working on your flexibility and plasticity, you need to reduce your proteins. And obviously, at this point, you can ask me how it's possible and so on. So, try to experiment. For example, if you are eating a lot of meat, try to eat less, or try to find protein in vegetables, or try to eat more fish. Try to experiment with your food and find a food that will be healthy for you, for your body, and will reduce this protein from animals that you're receiving, because actually it's really connected. And those who are almost like quitted eat everything that we are consuming from animals will notice a lot of potential from your muscles to be more flexible and be more healthy. Just saying, look at yourself, at your body, at your health, talk to your doctor, and just notice what I just mentioned. So obviously, it's not only about the meat. A lot of sugar also blocking fluids in our muscles, not only in muscles. It's blocking water in our body. So if you wanna work on your body, if you wanna work on your plasticity, you need to reduce your sugar. And in any types of sugar, I'm now saying this because some people thinking that if you are not eating some type of sugar, it doesn't mean that you eat another type of sugar. Learn to minimize sugar that you consume. This will help with your mood, with your body, with your mind, with everything. So be healthy, it means reduce sugar consuming. I'm not saying quitting, but I'm saying reducing. Next point is about alcohol. The same way it's blocking, maybe not the same way, but it's blocking liquid in your body. And even if we are talking about the point, our muscles, our physical body, it's still blocking energy in our body. So if you can't quit, I'm not saying don't drink at all. This is your choice, your body. But at least I'm saying try not to drink every day. You can still leave maybe one glass of wine once a week, but not doing this every day. Not doing this before the practice, because obviously this will block your practice. Because alcohol in any size will block energy inside of your body. The same way, let's talk about the salt. I'm not saying don't eat salt, because actually it's healthy in some points, in some amounts of salt, it's actually healthy for your body, so don't overeat salt. It's also these salt crystals, they're not working like sugar, but they're actually these crystals stuck in your between your cells, put it this way, and also blocking energy when you're overeating salt. Spicy. If you are consuming spicy is in healthy amount, and healthy I mean if you don't have gut problems, it means you're consuming spicy in healthy amounts. So spicy actually helping to warm up your inner organs and your body and your muscles. So actually spicy in healthy conditions actually helping you to work with your plasticity. So it's about water. Yes, water. Water really helping, but again you need to consume clear water. Not that, but clear water. So clear water, it means it's still rich of minerals and energy, but it's not that, because it's not like H2 H2O, sorry, I forgot. And so it should be healthy and clean and still live water. So really, water really important. Water, it's 70% of our body, so it's obviously important. It's about food. If you got some questions, just ask me in the comments. So food, time of exercise. If we are working with our plasticity and flexibility, it's really hard to work with this in the morning, because after our night sleep, I hope you're sleeping at night, our body a little bit stuck. Not only our muscles, our joints, our mood, kind of energy, because we didn't move through the night enough, it's kind of stuck. So actually, if you want to work with your flexibility, it's better to work in the evening. It will be a little bit easier for you. But at the same time, if you can add, if you're getting your yoga routine, for example, in the morning, and you are not practicing in the evening, can't add practice in the evening, you can still walk in the morning. You just need to warm up your body, and you just need a little bit more time. In this case, you can get really good results when you're practicing in the morning. So you shouldn't rush with flexibility. And we'll talk about this later on in this video. Regularity. So if you want to work with your plasticity, you need to give your body rest. And it's a little bit contradictory that I'm planning to say to you, but so the good result you can achieve when you're practicing every second day. So you're practicing, and the next day you're getting your muscle, your body, a little bit rest. But at the same time, if you can practice every day, you're quite sometimes you are going in the stage when you are literally working every day, and you're actually getting huge results through the months. And those who are practicing like sport, huge, like really deep in sport in their body, they're practicing every day and they're still achieving good results. So if my suggestion, find your way, so at least 3 times a week, and you will be with results at the end of even like second months. What you can really need to do to get some plasticity. So you need to remember that actually your body, it's not only your muscles. You got a lot of inner organs also. And if you are talking about adding flexibility, you need to remember that you need also work with your joints. So warming up your joints before the practice is really important, because all your muscles are connected to your joints. You need to understand that muscles, it's not something levitating somewhere. They're fixed on your bones and on your joints. So healthy bones and joints, really important. Warming up, this is the huge thing to avoid any trauma and any future traumas, put it this way. Because sometimes you don't feel it, but your trauma like building up because your muscle getting traumatized on top of trauma, even the smallest one adding to each other, and at the end of the day that will give you some additional block in your muscle. About the blocks in your muscle. So when we are talking about flexibility, we are, for example, wanna go and do the split. It's interesting and beautiful. You can get nice photos about that. Yes, yes. But at the same time, we can do a little bit too much and traumatize our body. And our beautiful asana becoming our trauma. And this is not healthy, and I'm not suggesting this at any point. So really important to feel your body. And that's why really important to practice yourself when you're learning how your body works. When your yoga teacher in yoga class talking to you and explaining how to do the yoga, take this lesson and apply it to your body. So what I'm suggesting, never rush in any kind of asana, especially in something new. Going inwards and go really slow. For example, when you are, wanna add plasticity to this part of your body, yeah? Why not? This is part of your leg. It's really healthy to get this muscle flexible, especially because we are using this when we are running or walking. It's really healthy to get this muscle healthy. So one of the health reasons is it is about getting flexibility to this muscle. So we are rushing and we are trying to do this as much as we can. And actually what we are rushing, we are making our cells, let's call it scary. So we are putting pressure like too quickly, and your muscle, they're trying to save their life, they're trying to help you not to broke them, and they are even more stuck, even more hard to work with. So give yourself a time. Don't do overdue. Don't go too fast down. Go, for example, slow and healthy way. So you, for example, if you're doing this exercise and going down, what you're doing, you can go like you shouldn't go, and you can go like that. And this is awful. And I'm never doing this. I'm just doing this for you to show how not to do this. How to healthy do this. First of all, you need to remember that when you are practicing yoga, you are letting energy go through your body. And when you are letting your energy go through your body, this energy helping you, energizing your body and helping you walk with any block that can be in your muscles, your joint, anywhere of your body, and even in your energy field. So when we are going down, for example, we are going with the straight back because we want energy go through our forehead and through our back and going through our tail and into the earth. and back. And we wanna the also energy going through our leg and going out through our tail. That's simple. When you're coming from this perspective, you can understand that actually when you're rushing like that, you are broken your body. And we don't know and don't want this. So what I'm doing, if I want to do this, it's a correct way to add energy, to add plasticity and flexibility to my muscles. I'm going down, I'm taking my hand, I'm actually helping myself when I'm pushing my foot to me. You see this part is going up, and this actually means that we are straightening this part already. And I'm on exhale, I'm going down, and I'm stopping myself at a point when it is painful for me. Not exactly with this moment, but before it's too painful. So when I'm stopping myself, it means I feel that at this point it is too much and I need to stop myself. And I'm fixing my body at this point and I'm breathing. Exhale, exhale. And even more, one more small but really important secret. You need your attention put not only how you're sitting, but also the point in your muscle where you feel almost pain. So I'm putting my attention, for example, it's over there, I feel it. And I'm putting my attention over there and I'm breathing through this stuck energy in my body. And I'm breathing. And if it's still painful for me, I'm going up. But if you manage to breathe through this place and energy stuck, energy at this point of your muscle released, I'm going down a little bit before it's painful. And I can breathe again. And when I feel that it's not painful anymore, I'm gonna go down and down and up on inhale. So maybe this will never happen to you in one exercise that I just showed to you, but this will happen to you as much as you will exercise and as much as you will going down and down and down, not only down to your muscles, but going down deep in your mind, because actually it's connected. And I want to mention this, maybe I will talk about this in future videos, because really interesting and important topic to understand that every our trauma, every our not released emotion are stuck in our body, and this causing this stuck feeling, and this causing this pain that we're going down, as I gave you example just a minute ago, and we feel pain in one particular place. So it means some kind of trauma was not released. And actually this is a huge meditation point for the future, to understand what exactly was stuck over there. But this is maybe for the next videos, for maybe more deeper practice. But I want to mention this because I want you to know that actually everything connected. Our mind is in our brain, but actually it is in our body, and you can't separate one from each other. So what I want to recommend to you, finalizing this video, Get your practice done on a regular basis. Practice in a place when you can feel safe and you actually can give yourself some time to go slow into the asanas, especially when you're stretching. Look at your food, look at your habits, and look at point to understanding that actually everything connected and you can't separate your mind from your body. And when you're learning how to combine this knowledge, then at this point your practice can happen. So hope you enjoy this message, hope you enjoy this video. Let me know if you got any questions and see you next one.